maybe I'll put it down there. Yeah, that's probably a little better. So, it's time to have some fun on Instagram. So, I don't know if, Jesus Christ. I don't know if you guys checked out a couple of live feeds I did, I think it was last week or something. Well, anyways, there was an impersonator pretending to be a woman wrestler. And so anyways, I figured, okay, well, let's chat it up with this fake Charlotte Flair, and we'll see how far we can take it. So it didn't go as far as I hoped it would, you know. But so I loaded a few videos today, a couple on Instagram, on Facebook and stuff. So I have another person on Instagram and wants to talk to me. So I figured, why the fuck not, you know, something to do, whatever. So let's get this party started. I'm going to make a coffee. And yeah, because she's bugging me, so let's have some fun. Let's call it an educational video. Oh my God. All right. Okay, let me get this coffee going. Well, I'll answer her back first. That way we can keep her on the line so we don't get fucking... well, we want to keep the momentum going here, you know. Okay, that really sucks. What do you mean by really sucks? For you or for me? Referring to, she asked me if I feel bad that I'm not married because I'm fucking old. And she's saying that she got betrayed. Well, we'll get to what she says in a second. Let me get my coffee going here. Now this person here obviously isn't pretending to be some famous wrestler. So we pretty much know out of the gate what her motives will probably be. You know, probably send her money or maybe a plane ticket so she can fucking come over here and marry me or whatever. So I pretty much know where this one's gonna go. But that thing with the Charlotte Flair impersonator, that was definitely puzzling because that person was trying to imitate someone known, right? So I was really fucking curious. Like this one here, I'm not too curious about, but the wrestling impersonator really was really puzzling to me because I was trying to figure out what motive they would have to trying to scam you. Like this woman is obviously pretty. It's going to be pretty transparent, but the wrestler wasn't because she's impersonating someone who's famous, who has money. So what could she possibly want from me, right? So anyways, let's get this thing going here. All right, so the conversation started off actually about 3 weeks ago, actually. I never replied back to her, so I posted a video on Instagram, and she liked the video, and she replied to me. She says, "You never replied to me again. That sucks." So that's where we're starting the conversation off. So I say, "Sorry, life gets crazy, you know. What's up?" And to answer your question, no, I have no wife and I have no kid. I have no kids. So I'm saying, okay, we're good now. Like, you know, you're not mad at me anymore. She says, "I'm sorry." She says, "Why don't you get married at this stage? You're getting older." And I said, "Couldn't tell you. No easy answer for that. I don't know. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. Not something I really think about." Then she says, "Ooh, I'm sorry if that gets you annoyed." Okay, so right off the bat, she probably doesn't know English properly, right? So then she says, "Anyways, I've also been betrayed by many men too." Which is really fucked up because I didn't say I got betrayed by anybody. Then she said, "They faked and lied to me. That really sucks." And then I say, "What do you mean by really sucks? For you or for me?" She says, Not you, I means that's really bad because most men are not trustworthy. Bad ones have spoiled the good ones among them. Yeah. Well, we're going to play it out just because I'm fucking bored as fuck. It's pretty funny because she's talking to me on Instagram right now. And if she was on Facebook, it'd be pretty funny. She could actually see it live that I'm talking to her. Which would be pretty funny. Okay, so the last thing she said is, bad ones have spoiled the good ones among them. True. Send. My God, is it hot. Oh, fuck, is it ever hot. Now, normally I'd be watching my Joe Rogan podcast, but I could always add it to my watch list later. I want to be fucking entertained right now. Because it's so hot, too. I want to get my mind off of this fucking heat. Okay, I just got an alert on my phone saying that we're going to have a massive, massive thunderstorm here. Hopefully that'll cool off things a little bit. Oh my God. Whew. Hot, 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 hot. So in case you guys are just joining us, I'm on Instagram talking to a woman who probably wants money from me. So, yeah. Let's see what happens. I remember talking to her probably, oh shit, I think it was a month or two ago, but it was on Facebook. And her profile had said she lived in Whistler, BC. So I'm thinking, well, she just messaged me and wanted to talk, so we start talking. And I told her I was up at Whistler last year, and I said, "What's it? You know, how you like living in Whistler?" And she says, "Well, I'm living in Florida." And I said, "Well, your profile says fucking Whistler. What the fuck you doing in Florida?" You know, so yeah. So I ended pretty much the conversation there, but I do recognize the name, so that's why I engaged in conversation a couple weeks ago, whatever it was. So it's really unfortunate that you know, men out there, or even women, I guess for that matter, that really don't, you know, that fall victim to this kind of shit. And it's really, really unfortunate, but I guess it's something, you know, most of us that are naive on the internet will go through at some point. I did a video stating that exact fact, you know. I was, you know, I fell victim to it to a small degree, you know. I did a video on that, sharing that with you guys. Okay, so, and the conversation has started up again. So, bad ones have spoiled the good ones among them. I said true. She says yes. It's really hard now to fall in love. That's what she says. So, what should we say? It's really hard now to fall in love. What I think you mean to say, it's hard to trust somebody. Falling in love, we really don't have any control over. Well, that was good, eh? Ooh, don't want to put that in the text because I got a talking text going. So she says it's really hard now to fall in love because she's saying that she's betrayed by men. So I say, what I think you meant to say, it's hard to trust somebody because falling in love, we really don't have any control over. Oh, God. It's so fucking hot. Whew. I gotta go outside. Okay, put this in my pocket. Don't get me wrong. I'm not here to fucking demean this person or, you know, get my kicks out of fucking leading this person on. You know, main reasons, like all serious aside, main reason is, you know, like, this is fucking bullshit that people do that, you know. I know there's people that, you know, don't have it good out there, and they are alone, and they have some problems and stuff like that, and shit like this, you know, is like, you know, taking advantage of people at their weakest moments. You know, it's very, very uncool. Very uncool. So maybe someone comes across this video, and they see the process, and maybe in some way that'll, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. So even though I'm having a little bit of entertainment out of this, you know, it's not the main reason why I'm doing the video. So just gonna get my duct tape out here. Just give me a sec, guys. Not sure how long it'll be before we find out what the motive is, but definitely not a cool thing to do to people. Now, I imagine for some people out there, you know, that are in a position where life fucking sucks. You know, I'm almost trying to defend this person I'm talking to. You know, who knows what her situation is or who it is. You know, maybe this is their only way to make money, or fucking, or like, I don't know what this person's situation is. So and again, maybe there isn't any excuse for trying to fuck people over. Maybe there is no excuse for that. I don't know, I'm just trying to find the good side of things with people, right? Why is that so fucking dark? Did I hit something here? Hey Dan, what's up? Okay, oh, we got a lengthy response. This is the type of conversation I wanted to have with that wrestler, that WWE woman wrestler impersonator I was online with a few days ago. I wanted to have this lengthy conversation, and, you know, just an example, but it didn't happen. So she replies, "Not really, but if someone loved his or her partner, and his partner didn't show his or her love back for other people and still be lying." Oh my fucking Christ. Now I'm starting to wonder if this person actually fucking speaks English here. Okay. Let me see if I can try to figure out understand. My reading comprehension is so fucking bad. It's like the worst. Not really, but if someone loves his or her partner, and his partner didn't show his or her love back, but for other people and still be lying. Holy fuck, lady. Okay, it's really hard now to fall in love. That's what she says. Then I say, what I think you mean to say, it's hard to trust somebody falling in love because we really can't control who we fall in love with. And she says, not really, but if someone loves his or her partner, and his partner didn't show his or her love back, but for, oh fuck, I have no idea what the fuck she's talking about. I have no idea what she's talking about. I don't even know what the answer to this was. Not really, but if someone loved his or her partner, and his partner didn't show his or her love back, but for other people and still be... Fuck, okay. I have no... I'm sorry, but I don't understand what you just said at all. Could you be more specific in your answer? Send. Fuck. It's like they almost don't even know how to fucking speak English, half of them, you know? But I tell you, her Instagram page is fucking pretty hot. Jesus Christ. Maybe this is a bad idea. I just finished working out. And it's hot. I'm fucking tired and I'm annoyed. But I gotta do something to pass the time here. Because this fucking heat is just brutal. Clouds are starting to roll in there now. Let's say hi to a few people here. Hey Bruce, Larry, Don, Claude. In case you're just joining us, we're on Instagram. I loaded a couple of videos on there today. And some lady wants to talk to me. So obviously she's a scammer. So we're just going to explore this for educational purposes. We tried doing this a few days ago on a live feed with someone trying to impersonate a WWE woman wrestler, and it didn't get as far as I had hoped, but we ended up having a pretty good live feed anyways, so hey Keith, how you doing? I guess I should have kind of changed the title to this live feed to saying what I'm actually doing here, right? Instead of just having fun on Instagram. Yeah, so I'm still new to all this shit. Yeah, I should have put that in my title, right? Is that what my title says on the live feed? Does it say just having fun on Instagram, or does it say anything? Does it have a description on there? Anybody? Anybody? Keith said, not bad, thanks. Where you from, Keith? Victoria, BC. Yeah, I was out there last year. Pretty nice out there. Yeah, I was out there looking for work. Fucking beautiful. But I wouldn't want to live there. Home is home. Ottawa's home. But definitely is pretty stunning out there. I would definitely go back there to visit, but definitely not to live. I didn't care for, Victoria was nice, but I didn't care for the mainland, like Langley and Surrey, Burnaby. Fucking rained, and like it was just like a constant overcast. I don't know if that's because the mountains trapped in the weather in there, but yeah, I didn't care for it. It was such a culture shock going out there. Fuck, was that a culture shock? Man, oh man. Especially Calgary. I was working in this meat processing plant, and there was 5 white guys and 300 Filipinos. nothing against Filipinos, but it was like, what the fuck is going on here? It was like, and the weird thing is the white guys were pretty much management. You know, so there was one, it was a Jamaican guy, he was a line boss, you know, but it was all Filipinos. I remember this one time we were in a lunchroom, and a couple of workers there were talking Filipino, right? And the boss comes in, he says, no, you fucking speak English in this, English, right? And I'm like, hey man, relax, I don't give a fucking shit, they can talk whatever they want, you know? Got nothing to do with me. But, yeah, so, but the boss made it pretty goddamn clear, you know, that to speak English, you know, at least when there's other people, English people around, I guess. So I'm not really sure. You know, I can see his point. You know, I imagine someone who didn't have, let's say, my confidence or whatever could get paranoid that they were talking about them or something, or maybe someone was fucking high and they're freaking out. So I don't know. Is it right? Is it wrong? Like most things we have to deal with, it's the shit color gray, fuck, you know, like everything's fucking gray. So I figured my answer here, telling her to be more specific on what she said, is gonna probably cost her a little bit of time to figure out what to reply. I'm trying to keep it easy with this person, you know. I'm not trying not to make it complicated. Expensive as fuck, though. Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's good if you bought a house there 40 years ago. Yeah. I'm sure you're happy that it's expensive now. So in case you guys, just so you guys are just joining us, know what's going on, I'm on Instagram talking to some woman who hopefully is going to try and scam me for some money. Yeah, they import a lot of workers from, well, yeah, what do you mean they import? Like my sister lives in Calgary, she just said that there's a lot of them settled there. Like, it's not slave labor. Like, we were making good money at the meat processing plant. It's not like they were slave driving the Filipinos or anything. They were making the same money as me. You know, well, I think I made 50 cents more because of my experience, but they certainly weren't being mistreated in any way. But it was still weird though. It was the whole, I don't know, it was just, like, I don't have any problem with working with any nationality of people, but it's just when you're the only like white guy, I just felt I had nothing in common with them, I guess you could say. Would that have been the right word? I don't know. But I remember working with, you know, some different, I don't know if it's the fact of their nationality or just maybe if they're overly sensitive, but, you know, if they ride that sympathetic train too much, you know, like, you can't talk to me like that or this like that, you know, you don't know whether they're just playing the system or, you know, so I'm just fucking glad I'm not in that fucking corporate world anymore, in that fucked up environment, and where you have to freaking constantly be walking on eggshells around people. You know, you want to be in a place and surround yourself with people where you can be yourself, right? You don't want to have to be fucking playing politics 24/7. You want to be able to just do your job, have some fun, be yourself. You know, if a guy does have a problem, he's overly sensitive about something, you know, then you want, you know, I prefer, okay, communicate your fucking concern. Let's work that shit out. Because we're all from different backgrounds and stuff. You know, but work it out. Don't sit there and play the fucking game and make everyone's fucking life miserable, right? That I have no fucking time for, you know. In a management position, I take that person and say, get the fuck out of here, you know. people should be allowed to be themselves, you know. I don't think people generally want to hurt each other or make them feel each other bad, you know, but when you start playing a system and fucking people over and just, you know, time for you to fucking go. But now we got all these fucking laws and shit that protect people like that. That's the hardest thing, is, you know, things, corporations or whatever, protecting pieces of fucking shit employees, you know. But then the corporate system kind of boxes themselves into that shit, you know. I'm just so glad I don't have to deal with that crap anymore. My own life, my own rules, my own fucking way. Like, yeah, exactly. The political correctness is just, it's out of control, you know. There's nothing wrong with being sensitive, right? There's nothing wrong to take offense to what someone says. But it's not, it's taking it to the point where it's just like, okay, you're impossible to fucking, I can't have a conversation with you, you know, for whatever fucking reason. Hey Laura, how are you, dear? That's the shit I can't fucking stand. Now, whether people do that on purpose, or they're forced to play that fucking stupid game, or they want to defend some stupid fucking tribe, who the fuck knows? All I know is shit getting a lot more fucking complicated out there than people have to make it be, you know? I'm just so glad I don't have to deal with that shit anymore. And if I end up getting into a situation like that, I can just say, fuck you, I'm out of here, right? I'm not trapped in no fucking shit. And a lot of people are trapped in that fucking kind of environment. That must fucking suck. Okay, so our little belle de Danton is not answering, so damn, I knew this was going to happen, but she's been talking like crazy, so I was hoping we'd have a lot of fun with this. Hell yeah! Laura, you must be a Stone Cold Steve Austin fan. Give me a hell yeah! Yeah, I know, Keith. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. I don't even know what to say, you know. But I think, you know what? I think what's propelling this, or what's adding fuel to the fire, is what's happening is the media is embracing this shit. You know, so they're basically telling people, listen, you know, act fucking retarded, act fucking crazy, be tribal, and us as the media will support you. So it's almost like people who are lost are basically getting direction from the media. It's okay to act that way. Act this way and you'll be important. You know? So they're sending the wrong message through the media, right? If the media was saying, listen, you know, we're not putting up with this fucking shit. But it's the way we're going. It's the way we're evolving. But I think we have to go through it, right? We have to go through this bullshit in order to evolve past it, right? So, just a slight learning curve, I think, eh? Just a slight. Yeah, as you were telling me, yeah, I seen your comment there. Hot as fuck out there too, eh? What is it with the Humidex out there? It's 39 here with the Humidex. What's it in Vancouver? Okay, I'm gonna ask her if she's still there. Are you still there? Send. I'm confused. 10 minutes ago you were mad because I didn't reply. Now you're not replying to me. How do you think that makes me feel? Send. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Keith, I agree. Yeah, You know, I'm at to the point now in life where I don't believe fucking nothing. I don't believe what I see reading books. I don't believe what I see on fucking TV. You know? Not that I'm not open that anything is possible. I just don't believe in fucking nothing unless I can see it, taste it, touch it. You know? Like I said, that's not saying that I don't, you know, I'm not open to believe anything is possible. It's just, I don't believe in shit. I believe in myself more than anything, you know? Because honestly, like, the fuck is truth? Like, someone else's truth could be someone else's fucking lie. You don't fucking know. We're never going to have all the answers. So I stopped looking for the truth a long time ago. Hell, if you want to get deep into conspiracies and shit, you know, who knows if we might be living in some kind of fucking matrix here. We don't fucking know. Hey, man. Anything's fucking possible in my goddamn book. Exactly. Truth is is pretty much the illusion of the majority, right? So whatever, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, the consensus among the most people, whatever they think is true, tends to be the truth. And everyone else that goes against that, you know, is crazy or a liar or whatever, right? So truth is definitely a matter of perception, I think. I think so. Yeah, I went deep in the rabbit hole, man, you know. Oh, I did. Oh, my God. Fuck. When I went through my, no, I'm not going to get into all my bullshit, but, you know, when I wanted, you know, I had to figure out what was going on in the world, you know, because I was in my own little world for a while. So, yeah, so, you know, I took a real deep swim and trying to figure out what the world was all about and all that shit, you know. I got it all worked out, and I got it all worked out now. It took a while, though. So, what's the secret to life? Easy. There is no secret. There's just life. It's only what's happening now. There are no answers. When I was a kid, I always tried to come up with the most pathetic version of history. And I figured that would be closer to truth. Yeah, well, that's it. The winners write history, right? Really? Like, I wasn't fucking, I wasn't back at the time of Christ, so how the fuck could I possibly know what happened there for sure? It's someone else's version. Now, could Jesus Christ exist? Could he have been real? Could he have went 3 days, went to heaven? Totally possible. But do I know that for sure? No. Am I going to take someone's word for it? No. But if it is true and it is possible, that'd be pretty fucking cool, man. You know? But how do you know anything for sure? How do you know anything for sure? But that's what I don't get. People get so fucking upset about shit that they don't even know it's true or not. And that's that way with politics, eh? People get fucking so worked up about fucking politics. I'm like, okay, guys. Take an hour and really fucking understand how politics fucking work. And you realize it's a goddamn business, okay? Don't take it so goddamn fucking personally. Jesus Christ. I keep telling people, I say, you know what? Try doing their fucking job. Try being a politician. See how long you fucking last. See how long it takes before you start becoming a lying piece of fucking shit. You know? There's different levels to the world we live on, right? There's us, normal people, everyday people. And then there's different tiers, right? The higher you go, it's almost like, you know, it's different, almost like different realities. You know, people at a different level, they see things a different way. It's totally different. It's totally different playing field, right? People need to fucking understand that. You know, it's like us and ants. I made that analogy before. Like, do I give a fuck what a ant thinks, or is an ant going to tell me how to fucking run my life? No, it's the same thing. But people just can't make the distinction because, no, that's a human being. They're just like me. Well, no, it's a totally different fucking thing altogether. One truth I do know is that the Christian faith is the cornerstone of the Western civilization, and that's my truth. Well, power to you, brother. You know, I'm not going to sit here and fucking say that your God doesn't exist or whatever. You know what? If your truth benefits your fucking life in a positive fucking way, all the power to you. But as long as you understand that it's your truth and you're not forcing it onto someone else, right? You know, I'm kind of, you feeling that when parents, put that onto their kids. Sure, expose it to them, but then let them find their own path, if religion is helping you, being a positive person, and helping people and being a good person overall and shit, hey man, that's your fucking right. If that makes you a better person, I'm glad you believe in God and your Christian faith. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. Whatever gets you through, man. Whatever gets you through this puzzle we call life. Gotta be a balance, though, And when you get to that extreme level, it's like that could be very unhealthy. When whatever religion, people just go just believe so blindly, and I think that's the biggest problem. Is the internet is showing people, not all, but I'm showing some people, say for religion, that maybe their religion just ain't as holy and true as they thought there was. The internet's providing people with information that's challenging their truths, right? So I think it's fucking up a lot of people's shit. A lot of people's shit. I'm not just talking about religion. I'm talking about whether it be science or whether it be political leaders. Name your thing. The internet is giving people another door to open, another choice. And for some people, they don't want to see that. You can't blame them, right? Seeing another version of the truth will just stir their shit up too much, But I think that's happening to a lot of people, and it's just, we're going through this transition now, where I think it's very important to challenge one's faith. That's a very open-minded and adult thing to say, Keith. Especially you saying that you belong to the Christian faith. You sound like a guy that's really got his shit together. That's a good fucking thing. Take the good out of religion and apply it to your life in a good way, Trying to get that's that blind. You don't put the blinders on, right? Just take whatever pieces of that you need that are good, It's like my old life. The man I used to be back in the day. I haven't abandoned him altogether, but what I did do was take those important qualities I did have back then, and I pulled them into my new life, right? And the stuff that I didn't like, I left away, so. Yeah, so that's a good talk, Keith. That was a damn good talk. Well, I think our little internet scammer decided not to talk anymore. That's too bad. But on a positive side, we did get to have a great fucking conversation, I think. There's nothing I like more than having a good fucking live feed conversation, Wasn't the intention, but I'm glad it worked out. Yeah, man. We're finding one soul, brother. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know who the scammer is. So here's what happened, Keith. Yeah, I'm trying to bring it up. A couple of days ago, I did a live feed. What happened was I was on Instagram, so I just got onto Instagram, so I'm learning how Instagram works, right? So I got a couple pages that I follow, and I didn't think it worked like Facebook, where you can get all this fucking scamming women bullshit, you know, where they want money or if they want to go to direct you to a cam site, sex scam site. I didn't know if I get messages that would kind of work that way. So, anyways, this woman was posing as a professional wrestler by the name of Charlotte Flair, and I was confused by it because obviously it wasn't the real Charlotte Flair. But I wanted to explore the motive behind why you contacting me, because obviously it's a scam. It's not someone who she says she is. So I figured, you know what? As a live feed idea, I'll, you know, engage in conversation with this woman pretending to be this female wrestler, because I was very curious. I'm like, what would the motive be? Because you're pretending to portray someone who has money, who has a life, you know. So why the fuck are you talking to me? Like, what's the motive? Like, where's this scam leading to? That's my thought process. So anyways, the woman that I'm talking to right now is someone who tried to get a hold of me before, but she's not pretending to be, you know, someone famous or anything. So I'm just talking to her, killing time, and, you know, maybe showing people what's involved when you're talking to someone and what things to look for when you're looking for someone, because obviously this one I'm talking to is going to, it'll be something, you know, send her a fucking card for friggin' Amazon.com, or send her money to fly here and marry me because I'm lonely. It'll be some kind of fucking bullshit scam like that. Unlike, which I wasn't able to find out what was going on with this woman wrestler, right? I wasn't able to find out what the motive was because I was really fucking curious. I really was. Like I said, this woman here is very self-explanatory, so I figured I'd just do it, use it as a educational video. But yeah, so Keith, that's what we're doing here. That's like the 10th time that I fucking that's like the 10th time I explained that. That's the thing about the live feeds I find difficult, is you kind of got to remind people who are tuning in what the fuck we're talking about, and sometimes we're jumping all over the place from conversation to conversation. So, you know. Richard, what's up, my brother? How you feeling, man? How you feeling? Or is that a stupid fucking question? Can I ask you something, bud? I seen a post from someone, I won't say her last name, but her name is Marianne. I didn't know you guys are fucking got married, man. Like, is it okay if I say that here on this? I had no idea. That's fucking crazy. Are you guys, like, still married? I didn't get deep into your pages or anything, so I figured if I ever talked to you, I would ask you about it. Are you guys still married? I remember Marianne quite well. Yeah, she had a brother named, what was it, JJ. I remember him being, he reminded me of, like, Clark Kent. He was like, school photographer and shit like that. You know? And he was like a newspaper guy or something. Did he ever do that in life? You know, it wouldn't have surprised me. Holy shit, you guys, when did you guys get divorced? Well, obviously you guys got together after high school. Oh, sorry, Keith, I missed your comment there, bud. I'm just talking to an old relative. Yeah, Keith, yeah. So you got, you know, some guys, Keith, aren't that lucky, you know. Like I said, I fell victim to it too, you know. I was in a fucking really bad place in my life, and, you know, thank God it only cost me a couple $100, but... Well, you guys split up in 2014. Fuck, still, though. That's shit, man. You guys together a long goddamn time. And you're still friends? Fuck. What more can you ask for than that? You know? Long fucking intimate relationship, a couple of good kids, right? You got a couple of kids? And still friends? You're a lucky son of a bitch. What are you talking about, man? No, it's true. If you guys are still friends, like 25-year relationship with someone and still friends, fuck me, man. Man, that's shit. You almost got your cake and ate it too there. That's one thing. I did a video on this, you know. I think, honestly, I believe that, you know, I think it's good and healthy to break up. You know, like, I don't think human beings as a species, you know, are like inclined to fucking be with someone for the rest of their life. I don't think that's the way it's supposed to be. I think it goes against our DNA. But besides that, I think people really need to realize, you know, going into relationships that, you know, people are going to change and evolve at different rates, you know, and you can't expect both of you to change and evolve at the same pace, right? It's just so unfortunate that what makes relationships fucking bad is when it goes bad, you know? And there shouldn't be any reason for that. You're a fucking adult. You should understand that, you know, things are going to happen. I did a whole video on this on fucking relationships. You can check that out. I want to go into this whole big spew here, but, you know, how you doing, Dan? So our little inner Instagram friend didn't get back to me, so like I said, it'd be pretty funny if she decided to watch my live feed on Facebook, eh? I'll say hi to her. What's her name? What's her name here? So Fred Morgan 6729, if you're watching. Mwah. 10 million people are watching you. She's been super supportive of me during my illness. How long have you been battling that, man? It's been something you've been dealing with for a while or not? Well, it shows a lot of character on her part, eh? Well, I wish her the best, man. I have good memories of Marianne. Last September. So you were diagnosed last September then? Must be fucking with your head, eh? You know, are you gonna live? Are you gonna die? You know, all that fucking, that kind of shit, you know? That's gotta be tough. Well, I can tell you right now, bud, myself, just what I've been through and what I've learned, I don't fear any of that shit. I don't fear any of that stuff, man. I really don't. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't want to, like, be burnt alive or anything for, like, 5 hours, you know, but I don't know. But, you know, I definitely sympathize. That's got to be double fucking tough. You know. Do you have any pain at all? Like chronic pain from this or anything? Oh boy, Keith just sent me a freaking paragraph and a half here. Okay, Keith, let me deal with you just 1 second here. I'm heading home in July. No, thank God. Home is, you're going up to Red Lake, you mean? Well, at least there's no chronic pain. That's a blessing. What's Keith saying? Oh my God, Keith sent me a paragraph here. I don't know, man. I don't think women love men at all. In the Bible, oh, here we go. Are you preaching to me, Keith? Let's see what he says. In the Bible, it says man is to love and care for his wife, and woman is to respect and love. A woman may feel. Oh man, are you Keith? Are you fucking quoting me shit from the goddamn Bible, bud? Because we're not fucking doing this. I told you. I was cool with your fucking beliefs, but we're not getting into all this shit, man. What did I just tell you about forcing shit on people? I'm gonna get back to my fucking relative in a second there. Oh, really? That's cool. That's cool. You're heading back to Red Lake? Yeah, I don't think I'll ever get back there. I have no desire to go back at all. None. Nothing there for me, really. You know? But I tell you what it did do for me, though. It definitely answered a few questions for me. You know, I've always wanted to go back, and when I did, I got those answers, right? You know, things are never the way you left it. You know, I'm glad I went back. You know, but I have no desire to go back there again. Well, maybe for a high school reunion or something, you know, but fuck all the guys I used to hang around with. I don't even know who they were. I don't even know who they are. I have no idea. You know, we all kind of had our own circles we ran in, right? You were a hockey guy. You know, you lived in Koshner, so you had the Koshner crew, right? I did spend a lot of time hanging out with Jeff DePiro, though. Probably from grade 6 to 8, we were kind of inseparable. But after that, you know, lost touch. High school, we didn't hang around with. You know. No, shit. The guys I hung around with before Jeff were a guy named Sean Smith. His father was a friend of my father's. Used to hang around with a guy named Mark Adler, a couple of French guys. What the hell were their names? Fuck, I don't even remember. Ghislain Desereau, Cheesy. He's living out east now. We kept in touch for a few years, but yeah, he went to Bosnia and got all fucked up there. So yeah. The last time I heard, he was doing well, but I have no idea how to get a hold of him. Yeah, I seen the picture of Jeff coming to see you. That was cool. He's in what, Sault Ste. Marie or something there, or Fort Francis or something like that. No, but I don't talk to anybody. No, not in a long time. I talked to Carrie for a long time, Carrie Minot. Yeah, me and her chatted up for a number of years. That kind of ended not too good, but I got no ill will towards her, don't get me wrong, you know. You know, it's whatever. But, yeah, but that's besides her, no one really. Which name are you referring to? Which name? I just rattled off a few there. But one thing I will tell you, though, I wouldn't change my fucking childhood for the world. You know, sure, I got my ass kicked. But at least now I know why I did. Because the bipolar thing, I actually antagonized those guys, right? I wanted to fucking fight those motherfuckers, even though I was scared out of my ass. But my bipolar, me being that whole mania mindset, just, that's what I wanted. I know that now. Now I understand that. You know? I almost invited that shit, you know? They'd be all one side of the street. I could have just made a detour and not face them, you know? But what would I do? I'd fucking walk right towards those motherfuckers. Right? Next thing you know, I'm fighting 2 or 3 of these bastards. You know? Good times, man. Good fucking times. Yeah, but from what I hear, though, you know, like, now as an adult, You know, I look back, I'm like, you know, I'm sure a lot of those kids we grew up with, you know, probably didn't have the best goddamn parents and the best life, and, you know, and I think a lot of kids up there were pretty fucked up, you know. I think a lot of them went through some pretty rough times, you know. I'm not going to get into some of the things that they probably dealt with, you know. We want to keep this at a positive note, but, man, you know, I have no ill will towards any of the, you know, none. All good times. All good times. Laura, that makes two of us, man. Laura, are you fucking crazy too? What do you mean that makes two of us? Renata, you tell Renata I said hi. Tell her I said hello. Give her a big kiss from me, okay? Renata was great. Take care, man. That was good talking to Richard again. Richard's having a pretty tough go here. You know, he's, I don't want to misquote it, but I believe he has cancer in his liver. Anyways, my dad married his sister, so, you know, we're kind of family, you know. Not by blood, but on paper we're family, so family's family, right? So, yeah. Okay, thanks, Richard. Tell her I had great memories, and tell her thank you so much for being so good to me. 'Cause she did treat me great. She was fucking awesome. Yeah, that was a shit. Yeah, I can't complain, man. Wouldn't change that childhood for anything. Sometimes the best family is not blood. You know. That's one thing I struggle with. You know, well, I'll get a little deep with you guys. Pretty much the only thing I struggle with life now is how do you oh my god, I can't. Here, let me just throw it out here for you guys to fucking make your own determination. You know, why does there have to be, you know, boundaries and different expectations with people in your life? Right? If you have a friend, you know, your spouse or a family member, right? Why does there have to be these boundaries and different expectations? Why can't you just always count on each other? Like, what's the definition of a friend? What's the definition of a family member? What's the definition of your spouse? You know, why can't you have the same expectations of each other in all three of those? Like, why is everything got to be all fucked up? Like, is the meaning of friendship just two people fucking using each other? You know, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, if I consider someone my friend, or if I consider someone my fucking wife, or I consider someone my fucking family, that person should be able to come to me no matter what, about anything. And if there's anything I could fucking do, or even sacrifice, you would do it, right? Because if it's not like that, then what is it? It's just bullshit, right? Is it just fake relationships? Is it just people using each other until it's convenient or not convenient? Or, you guys know what I'm saying? Anyways, it doesn't keep me up at nights. It's just, you know, I'm, you know, trying to understand that whole thing, you know. But, whatever. No, I shouldn't say whatever, because it is important. It's an important issue, at least for me anyways. It's just hard because people are not honest with each other, right? I think that's the biggest problem. I think if you were honest and, like, for example, so if I have say I meet someone new, let's not talk about the opposites. That's just like a buddy. Say I'm in Montreal and I meet someone new. He's a buddy of a buddy of a buddy. And we start talking and we hit it off. He goes, oh, you want to come out with us tomorrow night? Yeah, I'll come out with you tomorrow night. So we're having a fucking few drinks, maybe, you know, doing some lines. I don't know, whatever it is. And we got to talking, we're hitting off, you know, and and we start hanging out a little bit more, right? So for me, I'm the type that says, okay, well, right out of the gate, I'm like, okay, what are your expectations of me, man? Like, if we're gonna go forward in this relationship or a friendship, we gotta know we can count on each other. I know I fucking, that's just the way I am. I need the fucking black and white shit. I need to know, okay, here's what I can do for you. These are what you can expect from me. What can I expect from you? Like, why are we interacting? What's the purpose? How does this serve us? What are you getting from my relationship with me? What am I getting from my relationship with you? Because if we're not being honest with each other, what's the fucking point? Because if you're not being honest, the relationship's a fucking lie, so you might as well not have the relationship to begin with. Oh, clouds are rolling in, guys. The clouds are fucking rolling in. Yeah, sure, maybe overthinking that just a tad, but... Ugh. Oh shit, look at that cloud. That storm is rolling in. Good, cool things down a little bit. Oh, absolutely, Creeth. I do agree with you. Without struggle, you need it. It's like the good and the bad. That's what I was telling my friend Richard, who's dying of cancer, that's why I don't have any fear of anything bad happening. I don't have no fear of death, because it's part of it. You can't have the good without the bad. All you can do is when something bad happens and try to make the best of that situation, or try and spin it into some kind of positive way. Because without the bad, we wouldn't have the good. Without fucking being hurt, you wouldn't have the joy of fucking experiencing love at its fucking maximum, so there's no point in getting upset at shit. There's no point getting upset at shit. It's part of it. It's part of life. It's fucking, is what it is. It's what's happening now, Well, you know what? Okay. Like you said, sadly, most people only want to be your friend or what they can take from you. I have no problem with that. But let me know. Just let me know. If you need me with that and I'm cool with that, fine. I'll do that for you. I don't have to have anything in return. I just want to know where the fuck I stand with your fucking ass. But if I'm helping you out or whatever, can I at least count on you for this? Or can I at least count on you for that? Because our expectations of what we need from other people, are all different, right? It's just the same way we interpret love for each other, right? The way I need to get love is different. Like how do I word that? For my girlfriend or friend or whatever for her to make me feel that she loves me, I have a certain interpretation of that, what love means, right? And I can't expect her to have that same interpretation, right? Same way with friends, right? So I don't give a fuck. You just tell me what you need. Tell me what you need. I don't give a fuck if you take more than me. It's whether I can accept it or not. But I still need to know. What do you get in that? What do you need out of this relationship? What do you need from me? This is what I need from you. This is what you need from me. Anyways, I think this rain's gonna go. Well, this turned out to be a pretty goddamn good fucking live feed, I must say. And what happened to our friend Fred Morgan 727? I think it's okay for people to, the whole friendship thing just puzzles me because when it comes right down to it, it's just two people using each other, right? When you put it in the most simplest terms, it's two people who fucking use each other until either they evolve or grow apart, but when it comes right down to it, that's all it fucking is. Now your spouse or your family, but you can't fucking black and white that either, can you? Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. It's gonna rain. Got to bring all my shit in. So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me. It was fun. Have yourselves a great week. And until I see you guys again, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. KRAHM bless you all.